What? You missed the Jupiter-Uranus webinar? Hey, that's okay. We have a replay. It's at the top of funastrology.com. And we're going to be doing individual readings around this in a group setting. More info on that is in the webinar, and you can sign up if you'd like at the top of funastrology.com. You know this just isn't music, right? Ow! And because it's a Scorpio full moon, ow, ow, ow! Get another one in there. Well, it is. Happy full moon, everybody. Tuesday the 23rd. Thomas Miller on the Fun Astrology Podcast, and we have us a Scorpio full moon today. It is going to be big and beautiful in the sky. If you have a view of it, go get her tonight because it'll be right on it. 7:48 p.m. Eastern Time, just a smidge before sunset. Wow, should be a show in the sky tonight. Couple of details on this full moon. It's going to be at 4 degrees 18 minutes Scorpio moon, Taurus sun, same degree and minute. Nothing's out of bounds. The moon is at 14 degrees south latitude, so nothing unusual there. No other planets, by the way, are out of bounds, so everything is, for a bundle pattern, quote-unquote, normal. And we are dealing with a Scorpio moon, after all. So one of the things that I was going to do this week, and we are going to, it's going to be fun, is bring in some other people, some other voices. I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I went close at hand. I've got my eye on some other folks as well, but I wanted to bring Kristen Lawhead in here. Kristen does our Level Up substitution when I'm away, like I was this past Sunday, and does a great job there. And she's really learning astrology well through going through the Organization of Professional Astrologers program. So I wanted to bring her in here on some thoughts on this full moon, especially one big signature characteristic to the whole thing.
Well, this full moon can definitely have some spicy energy, but there are great ways to combat it. With the moon being in Scorpio, we look to Pluto in Aquarius for its modern rulership. And Pluto in Aquarius is creating a T-square to this lunation. Now, a T-square is a normally tense aspect, but when we look to release energy from this tense aspect, we look to the sign and house opposite of that apex planet. So Pluto in Aquarius looks to Leo and that opposite house. Having Leo also being ruled by the moon can show that moving through this tense aspect can really be offset by self-preservation and leadership and just really showing up for your community. Pluto is in Aquarius, and having that community power that you can then push forward really can help kind of offset some of this tension.
And I know that the word T-square can slip right by you. Basically, the sun and the moon are both square to Pluto. And the sun and the moon are opposite each other. So there's that tension for sure. And I love what she brought into this of looking to Leo for the solution to the tension. And when you think about the lion, what are the positive characteristics? You think of leadership, like she mentioned. In your community, Aquarius, where Pluto is, that's the target audience. So we need some people around this full moon today to stand up and be leaders in our community. And you know, right now, that would be a pretty lonely job because there's just not a lot of that out there right now. So just stand up and be positive and be somebody that the group can look to for leadership. Now, we can look at the lion for one other characteristic of this. In order to stand up and be a leader, you have to what? You have to be a leader. So this is a focus on the inside-out job. There is the transformation that Pluto always affords. So if there is a tension around this, and you experience a tension around this today, realize that that's kind of baked into this whole thing. Scorpio, tense, ruled by Mars and Pluto. It is about transformation, but if you'll put your own mask on first, go inside and do your deep work, and then express that back out to the community as just somebody that has a positive voice of reason and hope And I hope you enjoy it in the sky. And if you are looking at the moon tonight, say an extra howl for all us Scorpios out there. We need it. We need a hug. It's tough enough being a Scorpio. We could use a little extra ow up there tonight in the sky. Now, tomorrow, Kristen is going to be back, and she has been studying an aspect of astrology that you are going to love hearing about. Where does luck show up in your chart? Ho, 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 ho. See you tomorrow morning.